yourself first. I feel like it's important to love yourself because, as everyone will say, if you don't love yourself, who will? And I feel like at a certain point in life, you can't jump into a relationship and try to be with someone if you don't even love yourself. If you don't know how to love yourself, you can't figure out how to navigate and love someone else. Like, it don't work like that. And for people who think, oh, he'll love me, no, can't nobody love you better than yourself. Trust and believe that. And I just feel like with the situation of loving yourself, I've been through different relationships and things of the sort where, you know, after a while you can be in a relationship so long, you start to think about the other more than you do yourself, which isn't good at all, because it's like, who's gonna think about you? Who's gonna think about you better than you? Who's gonna care for you better than you? Like, that's the most thing about loving yourself. Like, ain't nobody's gonna be there and love you and care for you as much as anyone but yourself. Like, I don't know if it's hidden and getting the, but like, can't no one love you better than you. Like, that's impossible. It's like, no matter if you jump in a relationship and things ain't going great, don't try to make stuff work for the other person. If it's not for your best interest, don't do it, because I know a lot of people that do stuff like that and that think, well, if I'm with him, he's gonna love me and he's gonna this and da 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 da. No. There's people out here who moms and dads might not love them, and that tries to get with a man and figure that out. And no, it's harder than you guys think. I feel like if you can't sit down and love yourself and come to the conclusion that you come first in anything, other than if you have a child, your child should come first. Like, don't ever put your child before a man. I mean, don't ever put your man before your child. That's what I meant. Don't ever put your man before a child, because it's like, at the end of the day, who's going to take care of him? Or who's going to take care of her other than you? Like, it's a lot that goes with the subject, because it's like, no matter how much you think something is worth it, or how much you think it may work out, or this or that, it's not promised. Like, nothing is promised in life. Like, life is full of punches. You roll with them. You're gonna get knocked down, but you get back up and you keep moving. That's what most people do not get. People let one situation just bring them down and doubt them and just, if it's not this, if I can't be with him, I don't want to be alive, I don't want this, I don't want that. Excuse my language, but bitch, please. Because it's like, I would never hurt myself physically for a man. And if you ever thought of that, if you ever get to the point of thinking that, you shouldn't be with him. Yes, I have my issues in relationships, and the one that I'm diddle-daddling with, because it's like, things may not be perfect, and even though I want them to be perfect, it might not work out. But when I get to the point of I can't do it no more, then I just can't do it no more. I'm not gonna stress me or stress another person over something like that, because it's not even worth it. It's not worth having yourself down or bringing someone else down. Like, if you get to the point where you have to belittle another person, or if somebody is belittling you, like, what's the point? What's the point of being with someone that's belittling you, or that you have to belittle? Oh, you ain't nothing, you ain't never gonna amount to nothing, this, that, and this, that. Yeah, of course everybody get arguments, and everybody go through their moments of, you know, everything not being perfect in a relationship, and that's normal. That's why I tell people, like, if you're in a relationship and you love that person, if it's worth fixing and working out, like, then okay. But if it's not, then don't even sit there and waste that type of time. Like, people don't get that. Like, time is of the essence. You might not be here tomorrow, baby. You might not. And it comes with so much different stuff, because it's like, Child, I don't know. I don't. I don't even know how to even put it because it's so much that comes with the subject. It's like loving yourself before a man, loving yourself. You know, just gotta love yourself. And when I say love yourself, I mean physically, mentally, emotionally, everything. You have to love yourself first. You have to love and put yourself first because no one else is gonna do it for you. Men cheat, women cheat too. So this goes for men too. For those men who with a woman because their mom wasn't there, things like that, like, goes for both sides because it's sad how people really, you know, make things so complicated with so many different things. And it's like, nothing's perfect. And I get that. Nothing's perfect. And I'm never gonna sit here and try to make a man perfect for me because nothing's perfect. If I vibe with you and you vibe with me, then baby, it's cool. But I'm not gonna change who the fuck I am. Excuse what I'm saying, but I'm not gonna change who I am and who I grown to be. Because I became who I am because of everything. So it's like, oh, everyone, I say this to everyone. Even with past relationships, you don't bring your bullcrap from your past relationship into your current relationship. Yes, this and that. But you don't forget what happened. Listen. You don't forget what happened. Let's take a minute and dwell on that. You never forget what happened because what happened in your past relationship can happen in your current one. You don't never forget. You don't forget the signs of stuff. That's what most people do. They forget the signs and, oh, well, he's not like him. Yes, no one's the same, but honey, man is man. I'm not gonna even sit here and say it's not a man on this earth that don't cheat. It's not Jesus. That man upstairs is the only man that I know I can count on, because no man out here is gonna be capable or accountable for anything, because that's just the truth. Like, no, honey, no, it's not worth it. Don't even try to hurt yourself to figure stuff out with me. And that's why I don't get, like, I'm gonna tell a story. I'm not gonna put no names. I know she's probably gonna watch this video, so it's about you, baby. I would call her a really good friend. A really good friend. And she was dating this guy, and this guy's a really good friend of mine. So because he's a really good friend of mine, I know him. But you have to remember, I live my own life. I'm not really, you know, focused on what's going on in other people's lives. Or so when people have a relationship, I back out. But it's summer. You know, we all living our best life. It's summer and we're having fun. We're hanging out every day. I'm giving them time to themselves. But you know, we're young. I'm 21, about to be 22. We was about 18, 19. So we young. My son, I think he might be waking up. So we're young, you know. And we're living life, having fun. I hooked them guys up, you know. Everything's going swell. Everything is for the win. Everything is perfect. And one thing started messing up, you know. She started getting a little jealous over little stuff, like, he had a car, if I sit in the front, she get mad and stuff like that, like little stuff, the things that I wear. But it's like, before that, we were all friends. Never looked at the guy like that. So it was like, you know. And with the situation, we end up not being cool. We end up not being so cool because I felt like at the end of the day, even though she didn't know him like I did, you know me. You know, I'm not the kind of friend that's gonna mess with your guy. Never been like that. Even with other people or anything like that. Never been like that. Never messed with someone. Or, you know, I done had friends or people that you call your friends do bogus stuff to you and stuff like that. That's life. But it's like, I've never been that type of person. And I will never become that type of person. But, yeah, she thought me and him were messing around and things like that, which were never happening, was never true. Me and her was just really close friends, and me and her was really close friends. Like, me and her was like sisters. So, like, when she felt that way, it hurt me, like, really deeply. I just felt like if she, not even to say, like, when you know your own worth, you don't even think about stuff like that. Even though you might have some doubts and little things like that in a relationship, everybody has doubts, especially when stuff is going on, but never gave you a sign that things were going on or anything like that, because nothing was. But it's like, if you didn't know him, you knew me. You knew me as the friend that I was and who I am and how I'm always gonna be. So it just, I don't know, it just hurt me. I just felt like that was a story to tell about with this topic, like loving yourself. When you love yourself, she ruined me and her friendship because of him, and she thought I chose him over her, but it was like she did a lot. She turned a lot of people against me and had people thinking other of me, which was never the case. And yeah, but me and her, we're still okay. Talk to her on and off, and she's a really good friend. She's there when I need her. I'm there when she need me. That don't stop because of some BS happen. Still a really good friend of mine. So, and you know who you are, and you know I love you. And with that situation, I forgive you and the little things that happened and everything. You forgive me. I should have been more listening. You know, not whatever, girl. But you know, when you're young, it's like, girl, I don't want him. Whatever, I'ma still wear what I want to wear. But you know, when it comes down to relationship and your friend relationship with someone that's your close friend, you know, you don't want nobody feeling like your man's looking at someone. You know what I mean? Even though he wasn't, because me and him never looked at each other like that. But it's just how things go. You know, you gotta be more understanding of things, even like that. Be understanding with yourself, understanding that people love yourself. You can't love someone else if you don't love yourself. That's what it all concludes to. You can't love yourself if you can't love no one else if you don't love yourself. I'm kind of messing up because it is like 3 o'clock in the morning. But you can't love no one else unless you love yourself. Love yourself. It's the first person you should learn to love. Because your first love is always going to be God. Second is your mother and your father. Don't always want them to be there, because some fathers leave, some mothers aren't the most. Like, me and my mom is really close. She's my best friend. And my dad wasn't always, you know, super close. So, but at the end of the day, he was still my first male love. God is my first love. My dad's my first male love. My mom is my first female love. Then I learned to love myself. I have a fourth love, which is my handsome 1-year-old son, which is sleeping. Steady moving. I'm trying to wake him up. But yes, that's why I'm gonna wrap this one up. If I didn't hit the points that you wanted me to, just leave them in the comments. So comment stuff of your own of how people should love themselves, or how you learn to love yourself and put yourself first over most things or other people or stuff like that. It's not saying like to be selfish, but to learn to love yourself. So thanks for watching. Love you guys.